Are you struggling to understand how pipeline parameters and Jenkins GUI parameters work together? You're not alone. Today, we're diving into this common issue and showing you how to link your Jenkins job with your pipeline effectively. I totally get it. It can be incredibly frustrating when your pipeline seems to override your job parameters, especially when you have specific values set up. You're definitely not the only one facing this challenge. Let's take a closer look at the situation. One user recently asked, "How do I get my pipeline to not touch my Jenkins job definition?" They defined parameters in their Jenkins file, but the pipeline was resetting some fields to empty values. Sound familiar? Let's explore this together. So what's happening here? When you define parameters in your Jenkins file, they can sometimes override the job parameters set in Jenkins, even if no default values are specified. This can lead to unexpected behavior in your builds. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you manage your parameters effectively and avoid these issues in the future. To address the user's issue, we first need to understand how Jenkins handles parameters in pipelines. The user should ensure that the parameters defined in the Jenkins job are correctly passed to the pipeline. Next, the user should modify the Jenkins file to include a conditional check for the parameters. This will help prevent the pipeline from overriding the job parameters when they are not specified. Additionally, the user can set default values for the parameters in the Jenkins job configuration. This ensures that if the pipeline does not provide a value, the job's default will be used. Finally, the user should test the pipeline by triggering the job with various parameter combinations. This will help confirm that the pipeline respects the job's parameter settings. Fun fact, did you know that Jenkins was originally developed as a fork of the Hudson project? It's come a long way since then, and understanding its parameters is key to mastering your CI/CD pipeline. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative solution to the parameter overriding issue in Jenkins pipelines is to add a special parameter to prevent default values from being reset. This involves checking if a specific parameter, called init, is set. If it isn't, you initialize your parameters and set init to true. This way, the parameters won't be reinitialized in subsequent runs unless you manually uncheck the init field. Here's the tip I promised. Always document your parameter setups and their interactions. This will save you time and headaches in the long run. And there you have it. With these tips, you should be able to manage your Jenkins parameters more effectively. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more insights and tips on Jenkins and CI/CD practices.